General reading for the collective using the Crow Tarot, the Wise Dog, and the Grimalkin Tarot for Friday. And I think today is the 13th. Is it Friday the 13th? Oh my goodness. Well, whatever. Or maybe, yeah, it must be. Anyway, it's Friday, and we'll see what energy we have to close out our week here and to start the weekend. And I hurt my finger last night moving the box of calendars because I'm shipping the Grimalkin calendars today. And so I sprained my finger, which makes, by the way, shuffling pretty difficult. So let's see what we have going on here with these crows. What are the crows bringing to us right now, to our attention? Okay, so we have the Fool, which is really interesting because that is going to be the card. I started working on the crow's nest email last night, and this is the card, the focus card for this week. So the energy that we're being presented with is one of having faith, of trusting yourself, of trusting the universe, of allowing for buoyancy. So buoyancy is a real big thing here, with at least with the Crow Tarot, in that the crow is standing on this log, right? And this log represents you and how you manage hiccups and bumps in the road, or when the water becomes to get a little, when it gets choppy, right? Are you buoyant? Can you go with the flow? And so that's what we have going on right now. There's a call for you to slip into this mode of the Fool. If things have been going a little, difficult or cattywampus, or if you've been feeling as though things aren't progressing how you want them to progress, or if you've hit obstacles, the call here with this Fool is to go with the water, rise up, go down, just kind of go with it and allow the journey to take place. Let it unfold. Because when you let go of expectations, right? Expectations is usually what causes most drama, by the way, in our lives. When we expect something to happen a certain way, in our mind, we see it a certain way, and perhaps all the other people around us have a different expectation as well. So it's when we're all in agreement, that's where harmony comes together. But when you have an expectation and say your partner has a different expectation, that's what causes the friction. So right now with this Fool, it's saying let go of the things that aren't serving you. Let go of stuff that doesn't bring new life, right, into your life. And stay focused, because when you do, there is abundance and there is just this lushness waiting for you. But you have to have faith in the journey. And just know that, your reaction is reflecting here. See, like this little reflection, it reflects back to you. Like, so if you send out good energy, you're going to get good energy. If you send out a bunch of, hostility, it's going to come back to you in one form or another, because you're going to attract that energy to you. So it may not come from that person who you're directing the hostility towards, but if you're already in that mindset, what's going to happen is you're going to perhaps piss somebody off while you're driving, and you may be thinking you're just going about your day, but you may piss somebody off and you're going to attract hostility. So the key here is to allow for things to happen in a way that serves your good. I mean, this isn't saying you should be a doormat by any means. The Fool is not a doormat. The Fool just has faith that, when it sets its intention on something, when it is focused on a goal, without attaching expectations to the end result, it will happen. So let's see what energy will come as a result of slipping into the mindset of the Fool. And then we can see what's going on here. So the Wise Dog, running around the field right now, looking, sniffing around, seeing what's out there for us. And the wise dog brings us. Look at this, the Eight of Wands. Is it me, or has this Eight of Wands been just showing up a lot? Okay, and by the way, yet another wand, just saying. Okay, so the Eight of Wands here is, you know, again, fast moving energy, and this is where you're going to find your strength. And there's a warmth here with the wise dog and the Eight of Wands. It's like, this is where you feel good about how things are progressing. This is a little bit less rigid, or I think of like the Eight of Wands with the Grimalkin is very like sharp, almost, even though it's a wand, it's very sharp in its energy. This is very warm and comforting, and like a spring day, you know, it's like things are just happening. You've got a little jump in your step, and you're moving ahead, just going over obstacles as if they were, you know, like little rocks, barely little pebbles in the road. So when you are in this mindset of having faith, of trusting the universe, things, it's like the door is going to open and the channel is going to widen, and before you know it, you're going to feel this rush of energy push you along, and it's going to be a really good time. So the key I get here with this Fool is to let go, you know, let go of expectations, hop on the ride, enjoy the process. So when you're enjoying the process, yes, things may not be perfect, right? But if you can find something to appreciate, something, anything, you know, if you're in a time right now of struggle, right? If you can just appreciate that the moment, like that you got to sit in the sun for that moment, or that you're being tested in such a way where you're developing your strengths, if you can just find something positive about it, it's going to help you slip into this energy of the Fool. It's going to help you feel good. And as soon as that happens, it will trigger this fast moving Eight of Wands. And you're going to feel very strong. You're going to feel very confident, and you're going to bring together new ideas that are just going to help you push ahead even further. The sun is shining down here on the Eight of Wands, so you'll see areas illuminated, you know, whether they be obstacles that you'll need to be able to avoid, or you'll at least be able to see how best to manage them before they become too cumbersome. So things are going to happen again very quickly here. Okay, so let's see what advice the cats bring to us for today. And look, we have the Hermit. Oh, okay. So interesting. I mean, we have this fiery, vibrant energy in the center. And on either side, we have this, I like to think of the Fool for the Crow Tarot as a very peaceful energy. More open to just new ideas and expressions, and you know, and then we have the Hermit on the side for the Grimalkin Tarot, and again I see this creature as being very calm and just open to new ideas and gaining wisdom from within. So I almost feel like these two are sort of like looking at the center and how to get to this point, like how to get to this place where things are moving smoothly and things are moving at a quick pace. So with the Hermit here, I feel like the cats are saying to go inward is, you know, in the advice position, is to go inward, to find your peace. And that peace is going to be on this journey that you're on. You know, when you allow for some quiet time and you get out of your head, you get out of the busyness of, you know, life, and you just take a break and you allow that download from the universe to take place. If you see the light, you know, that's there. It's right there. It's waiting for you. You'll get the information that you need to help you stay afloat here and to help you on this journey. And it will help you connect with this Eight of Wands. I feel like these are such slow-paced, you know, and more growth-focused cards that we're working with on either side of the Eight of Wands. And so I really think that if you allow this energy of the Hermit and the Fool to come together, if you have faith in the journey, if you take time for yourself, if you allow some quiet time, you will come up with the answers that will help you connect with this Eight of Wands so that you can move ahead quickly. The Hermit is really asking right now, and you know, it's saying, hey, if you're feeling as though you have a sense of impatience with the Fool, if the journey isn't going as quickly and you want to attract this Eight of Wands and you want things to move along at a pace that perhaps is a bit quicker than what the Fool right now is encountering on this slow river, the key is going to be to go inward and to get that information, because it's out there. It's actually in you right now. That information is within, and for you to tap into it, you're going to need to have faith in yourself, faith in the universe, but also some quiet time and some alone time. Because when you do this, that is where you're going to perhaps get the answer that you're looking for. You'll know the direction. And it will make this Eight of Wands even more beneficial in that you'll have that confidence in knowing that what you're setting out on, what, you know, this adventure that you're setting out on is one that was well thought out. You'll be able to sort of map out where you want to go, and these wands will push you ahead quickly. I feel like if you don't have this Hermit energy working with the Fool right now, you may be sent in all different directions, but it's really going to be the Hermit that's going to help you really focus in on what you want, where your goals are, because the Fool will just sort of go through life like, oh, you know, well, maybe I'll go over here, or maybe I'll try acting this week, or maybe I'll be a potter, you know, maybe I'll you know, just work at a telemarketing company while I audition, you know, and maybe I'll, you know, like, you know, maybe I'll go be a ski bum in Vail, you know. And it's like the Fool will have you perhaps, you know, envisioning all sorts of things, and because you don't have any expectations, it's kind of like the Fool can, as positive and as wonderful as this energy can be, you know, it can be a bit flighty. And so because you want things to progress quickly, because you have deep within you this passion to find success, or to find the end to the goal that you have here with this Eight of Wands, the key to do that is going to be to go inward and to slow down and really examine, like, you don't even like the cold. Why do you want to be a ski bum? You know, or you know, just something like that. Like you're going to get answers, and it will say, well, there's a better solution over here, and it's going to help you find that. But it's going to take going inward and, yes, having faith in yourself, and yes, having faith in the journey, but also allowing for some guidance. So anyway, I hope this reading makes sense. Much love to you. I hope you have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. And I am going to get off to shipping calendars. So much love. Peace.